Hi everyone. Wanna sound smarter in English? Let's crack prepositions. In, on, at, by in a way that finally makes sense. Let's have a look at some examples. These four tiny words can change everything, but why? Let's break it down. Let's have a look. We stayed at 10 Murray Road in a guest house on the upper floor. Sarah works at Shahrahe Faisal in an IT company on the fifth floor of a plaza in Karachi. I live at 45 Askari Town in a flat on the second floor. So, in these examples, we have seen some places somebody is staying inside a building or working somewhere. So we have basically used multiple prepositions in one sentence just to give you a scenario. So first of all, let's have a look what is a preposition. It is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in the sentence. It usually tells us about the place, time, direction, or the way something is done. Prepositions show where, when, how. Like, for example, the book is on the table. He arrived at 5 p.m. She lives in Lahore. And the cat is under the chair. So it's all about position and connection. So today we will look into the preposition of place. These tell us where something is. For example, we have got all the preposition in, on, at, under, over, behind, in front of, between, by, beside, next to. For example, I'm in the room, the cat is under the bed. Easy, right? But there are like some preposition we use in different scenario. They haven't got any definitive rule. They have got the different perspective. Here is a cool example with the car. For example, I am at the car waiting for you to unlock the door. It means that I am near or next to the car, usually outside of it. She left her phone in the car. It means she is inside the car. The snow piled on the car overnight. It means that something is physically on top of the car. Same object, different prepositions. Collocations. So collocation are the words that often go together naturally in English. They are pairs or group of words that sound right when used together. For example, in the morning, at night, it depends on, he is fond of walks. So today what we will learn, it's in, on, at, by. Let's have a look at our first preposition, that is in. In is used to show that something or someone is inside a space, area, or volume. It indicates being surrounded by something or within boundaries. For example, she stayed in the hotel last night. Hotel has got the boundaries, so she stayed in, not on the hotel. There are many parks in the city. We will meet in the morning. Common uses of preposition in: inside a place or container, within an area, city or country, in closed spaces such as buildings, rooms, cars, periods of time, months, years, centuries. Let's have a deeper dive into it. In as a inside a place or a container, the keys are in the bag. She is in the room. The milk is in the fridge. There is letter in the envelope. The clothes are in the closet. Next, in as within an area, city, or country. They live in Lahore. He works in Dubai. There are many beautiful parks in Islamabad. The festival is held every year in Multan. And we visited several museums in Pakistan last year. Next, in as in closed spaces, buildings, rooms, or cars. She is sitting in the car. We stayed in the hotel for 3 nights. The meeting is happening in the conference room. They are waiting in the lobby. He is in the office right now. In as a periods of time, it may be centuries, years, month, and seasons also. I was born in July. So just have a look that we haven't specified any date. We just said July. We don't know which year. We don't know which exact date or day. So for this period of time, we will use N. They got married in 2020. We usually take vacations in April. I usually relax in the evening. The internet became popular in the 21st century. Next, we will look on preposition on. On is used to show that something is positioned on a surface, like we are when we walk, we are on the surface, we are touching the surface. Or to indicate specific days or dates, it can also refer to street, devices, or means of transport. For example, kids were sitting on the car playing. The snow has piled on the car overnight. Something is touching specifically the surface. There is a huge box on the train's roof. On usage, we use it for the surface or positioning or something, for the specific days and dates, and for street devices or means of transport. On a surface or positioning on something, when something is physically touching that surface. For example, the book is on the table, there is a sticker on the door, the keys are on the shelf, she wrote her name on the paper, the picture hangs on the wall. In all these examples, what is the similarity? That each example, each object is touching the surface we are talking about. On as a specific days or dates or specific days of the week. For example, we have a meeting on Monday. Her birthday is on July 10th. The party is on Friday night. He arrived on Eid al-Fitr Day, means some specific day, Muslim festival. School starts on September for a specific date. On as a street devices or means of transport, used for streets or when talking about using devices or transport, usually when we talk about the mostly public or shared transport. For example, as on the street, the store is on Main Street. There was an accident on Elm Avenue. On devices, she is on the phone, he's watching a movie on the computer, and also on transport, they traveled on the bus. Next, we will see preposition at. Preposition at. It is used to indicate a specific point, location, or event. For example, it focuses on the exact spot rather than the whole area or surface. For example, I am at the car waiting for you to unlock the door. She was standing at the car when I arrived. We met at the car before the trip. Let's have a look at the usage of at for specific places or points, for addresses or numbers, for the events or places of activity. At as specific places or points used when referring to a specific location or address. For example, he is waiting at the bus stop. We met at the entrance. She is at the airport now. They stopped at a gas station. I am at home right now. Like we are giving or referring to a specific location or address. Next, we have got at as addresses or numbers. When we say specified numbered addresses, not for cities or general areas. For example, I live at 45 King Street. The office is at 10 Park Lane. They stayed at a hotel at 500 Main Road. She arrived at his house in the evening, some specific house. The event is at 22 Hill Avenue. Next, we have got at for events or places of activity. When we are talking about the events, gatherings, or public location where something is going to happen. For example, I met her at a wedding. We had a great time at the concert. He spoke at the conference. They were dancing at the party. It was some specific gathering. She is performing at the theater tonight. Next, we have got our last lesson for today, which is preposition by. We use it to show nearness or proximity, means as in terms of location, authorship or action by someone as an agent, means or method how something happens. Let's look first example as near or beside something. We use it when someone is closer or next to another object or place. She sat by the window. The school is by the mosque, like close to or next to the mosque. There is a bench by the river. He stood by the door. We parked the car by the gate. Next, by in a sense, who did something as an agent, used to show who performed an action, especially when we are talking in passive sentences. For example, the book was written by Faz Ahmed Faz. The painting was made by a famous artist. The song was sung by Atif Aslam. The house was built by his grandfather. The movie was directed by Shoaib Mansoor. And by as a method or means how something is done, used to show how something happens, especially with transportation or communication. If we look at the examples, she came by the car. Like, how did she came? She came by the car. I sent the file. How did you send the file? How did you send it? I sent the file by email. He traveled by the train. The parcel arrived by post, and they communicated by phone. So let's have a quick recap. Today we learned the preposition of place and time. There are plenty, but we focused on the common ones, which are in, on, at, by. In we use for inside or within, for the enclosed spaces, countries or cities, containers, month, years, and also seasons like in spring. For example, she is in the room. I live in Lahore, born in July. Next, we looked uh, as for the on as a surface or specific time usage, surfaces, days or dates. But let me make sure days or dates we are using as like the meeting is on Monday. Yeah. Transport or devices. The book is on the table, the meeting is on Monday, he's on the bus. Next, we looked at exact point or location, specific places, events, or addresses. I am at the bus stop. She lives at 45 King Street. We met at the vending. By, we can use it as near, agent, or method, means like something is nearby to some location, something is done by someone, or travel or method. For example, he stood by the door. The song was sung by Ali Zafar. She came by car. Usually, when we are talking passively about something, we will use by. So let's just a quick tip that in we will use for the uh, days or dates which are not specified, like born in July. But if we say born on 12th of July, so we will use on when we are giving some specific date. I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being with me the whole video. If you liked it, if you learned something new today, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe or follow for more easy and fun English lessons and classes. And you will be getting new content. And if you feel like air is human, if you feel anything you want to add on, you are all welcome. You can share your insights as well. And if you want me to make some more meaningful videos like this, just let me know in the comment. Have a good day or night, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.